here. Apple Podcasts, everything. Here. Podomatic, everything.
Yeah.
So, and of course, shout out to the Matrix Studios. Yes. Shout out to Party1019.com. Shout out to commissionradio.com for streaming us. And we're going to have some more partners coming in later on this year.
Yes.
We're looking forward to
a great 2025.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Thotty on the tables over there. Please give it up for Thotty.
Yeah.
I call him Thotty Too Hottie. Shout out to Thotty.
I love that.
I love it because he's in here. You know, he makes us look good on camera for y'all, make us sound good on the radio for y'all. Oh yeah, shout out to Party 1019, where we will be live starting Fridays. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Shout out to that.
Yeah. We out here. We out
here. We making moves.
We out here.
2025. We coming for the next.
But make sure you follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube. Definitely send us some comments and reviews. We need to up our profile on YouTube, so we would appreciate y'all doing that.
Yeah, and sure. If you like us, say it. If you don't like us, keep it to yourself.
I mean,
I'm just joking. Nah, it's well, everybody better take advantage now.
I don't think anybody's gonna not like us.
They love us. I think they love us. So far, do you have a favorite guest or a favorite show that we've done? Because we had listen, whoever hasn't watched, we had DJ Legend, DJ Melstar, DJ Fly Guy, Kofi Black, Marlon Greer. Who else have we had? Oh, DJ S1 Events.
Yep, S1
DJ
Sir Manny.
Yes, Manny MVP. We had CEO.
We had Hard Hitting Harry.
Harry. Yo, shout out to all and these are not little DJs. These are heavy hitting DJs. Tearing up the world, Craig.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite interview was our last interview, which was Kofi Black. I'm gonna tell you the only reason why I'm saying that is because Kofi is somebody that I've never met, and I know everybody else. Like I do know everybody else, so I can't pay favorites.
Right.
I really can't.
Well, my favorite guest out of all of the shows, outside of the people that I know, one is Kofi, but the other one was S1 because he's now my therapist.
Wow, you said your therapist?
I was having a rough day when he came, and I just started venting to him. He's so easy to talk to, and he was like giving me a different perspective.
Let me tell you about S1. Like S1 is we touched on it a little bit. That's why I said we got to bring him back.
Yeah.
But we touched on it a little bit where he obviously was one of the co-founders of the union, but he didn't leave the union until later. But while he was at the union, he started another DJ group that I was a part of called IMS DJs.
Okay.
So with IMS DJs, he was basically a mentor to all of us.
That's dope.
So
he's a dope individual.
There's people like myself. There's people like Finesse, Reg West, Correct, Executive. All these guys you're gonna see later on as we continue to grow. They're gonna end up coming up on this podcast. But all those people are part of that IMS crew, and yeah, he definitely mentored us and a lot about that IRS stuff.
Shout out to you, DJ S1. Can we drop a bomb for my boy S1, please?
Yeah, like
I love him.
As far as that IRS stuff, that was happening while he was doing that.
That's crazy. And he had to pay up all that money. I remember that. But another one of my favorite moments on the show is when Kofi was here and Wyclef called.
Yeah.
When he called and he said, yeah, I'll come up there. So Wyclef, I'm gonna hold you to it. I just want Wyclef to know you said you were gonna come up, sir. I can't wait to meet you in person.
She's a pit bull for that.
I am kind of, I don't want to say stalkerish. I just want to say I'm dedicated.
I'm gonna say stalkerish.
I'm dedicated. So of 2024, what was your most proud moment as a DJ last year?
As a proud moment?
Yeah.
The proud moment of DJing in 2024.
Yeah, one of your biggest moments of 2024.
2024 was such a up and down year for me.
Okay.
What was my up? What do I consider my up? So okay, what do I consider my up and what is an up, right?
What do you consider your up? Like
I don't consider anything an up.
Okay.
But what is an up?
You really are the angry DJ. You don't have any ups?
There's a few ups, but
okay.
But I don't consider them up, right? Like
well, why he thinks about that?
Yeah. Probably Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
Probably going to LA during going to DJing with Jazzy Jeff. DJing with Jazzy Jeff during the Super Bowl. Up. It's an up, but I'm like,
there's so much going on. It's so much to remember in a year.
It's a lot. Like, you know what I mean? It's an up though. I'm not gonna don't disrespect the Jazzy Jeff at all.
Jazzy Jeff is one of the legends, and DJ Jazzy Jeff is one of every DJ's favorite DJs.
Of course,
everyone that came up here said they wanted to be like DJ Jazzy. Of course, Jeff at one point.
How about this? No disrespect to Jazzy Jeff, and no disrespect to Paramount, because I did 2 events for Paramount. One was that in for the Super Bowl, and then the other one was for Martha's Vineyard, which I had never been to Martha's Vineyard before.
That's where I ran into you in Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Exactly.
You told me, but you actually put the battery in my back. I was like, yo, what you doing this week? And I'm going to Martha's Vineyard. I was like, all right, I'm going to see you there. See? And when I called you, I said, yo, I'm here at Martha's Vineyard. You was like, what?
Right. For anybody who doesn't know about Martha's Vineyard,
yeah,
it is a very difficult time to get there. Right?
Yeah. But it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's very difficult to get there. And traveling in Martha's Vineyard is a task.
It was fun. I had fun though.
It was fun though.
I loved the drive up there. I loved the ferry.
You drove?
I drove to Massachusetts, and then we jumped on that ferry.
You know, it took me 14 hours to get home.
Oh my God, no. See, we was back home in 5 hours.
See, I flew.
No.
And the day that I was leaving was really severe weather in the Northeast.
Yeah. So you got stuck.
And every flight got canceled.
And your flight's only an hour long.
That's right. So between New York and Martha's Vineyard, direct flight is maybe an hour, right? Just for people's context.
Yeah.
It's normally an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour, 15
14
minutes.
hours it took you.
It took me 14 hours to get home because there was severe weather in the New York area that was traveling up the Northeast coast, which means it was heading our way, right? Flight after flight was getting canceled.
It was like
I'm on JetBlue, by the way. I'm on JetBlue. Now, JetBlue has 2 flights during the evening, and they make pit stops, right? So, like, there was a flight between Martha. There was a flight between Boston, Providence, New York, and Martha's Vineyard, right? And there was already one of them was already on the way, and it got stuck in it got stuck in Providence, and they landed in Providence. They were like, "Yo, we got to finish this route." The route was going to New York. Coming back to Martha's Vineyard and then going back to New York. God bless the people at JetBlue, and thank y'all so much.
Did they give you a credit?
They did give me a credit.
Okay. Did they give you like $2,000 worth of flight credit?
No, they did not.
Then y'all suck.
They're not doing that.
Then they suck. They should have.
But they got me home. I got home at 4 in the morning, but I landed in New York at 2:30 in the morning, and that was the only flight in the airport. The airport was closed.
Okay.
But the people that was on that flight were the only people that was in the airport.
Yeah, that sucks.
They gave us everything.
Well, my ups were one, starting the show with you and Knuckles.
Of course.
That was my highlight.
Of course.
Starting the show with you guys. Then my next highlight was going to Martha's Vineyard, of course, and getting engaged. That was that was big for me. That was huge for me. So
a lot happening.
There's a lot happened in 2024. So, and my down, I don't know if you've seen it. My down was I had to get rid of my Kobe Bryant picture over my bed. It was It was a very sad moment for me, but that's personal.
Just to let you guys know too, you guys are getting some engagement on Twitch. We got a Bashy KD, a MacDog 05.
Hey,
what up, y'all? What up?
So yeah,
Bashy KD is on.
Happy New Year.
So I'm a Twitch DJ.
Yeah.
Bashy KD is a phenomenal person first and foremost, and she's out of Canada. I believe she's out of Canada. Phenomenal person, very nice person. Also a mod to my homie Mastita. Mastita is great, right?
Yeah.
But she recently was on Twitch and did like a marathon where she had like up to, I think it was 7,500 people tuning in at the same time.
That's dope. Congratulations to her. That's her up. But we're going to take a break, and then our up is about to be our first guest of 2025.
Yeah, he's here.
He is here.
Yeah.
One of your favorite DJs in NYC, people. Coming up next is the one and the only DJ Will. Y'all can follow him on Instagram at DJ Will NYC. Am I correct? DJ Will NYC. And when we come back, you're going to be sitting down and you're going to learn his experiences. He's going to sit with us. I don't know him personally, but I'm going to get to know him. So y'all stay tuned. It's Outside the Booth.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. online at party1019.com. This is New York, #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, a Nexus radio station.
All that together that night.
And we're back right here on Outside the Booth. And BX just showed me a crazy picture.
Yes.
Of I don't even know how long ago this was.
This was about 10 years ago. Maybe 13, 14 years. We were all, this is us at Taj. This was all of us was at Taj. I think I'm the one that snapped the picture.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's me, you, Mac, Prince, all of us is in a picture with Nikki.
Wow.
This night. This was her birthday party.
Wow.
This was Nikki's birthday.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nikki,
I remember that night. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry. We just started. I just threw everybody off just now. I just threw everybody up.
You definitely threw me off. But let me. So who we looking at this picture of is a longtime friend, and brother and confidant in this game. I could call him at any time. He'll pick up the phone. It is the Bronx Bomber, DJ Will.
Yes. Is
my mic on? Oh,
yeah.
My mic is on.
Yes, sir.
So what we normally do is ask all of our DJs, all of our guests, how did you get your name?
But it's easy to figure this
one out. What, the Bronx Bomber?
No, both.
Okay, so I was called DJ Big Will the Thrill.
Okay.
And and a few years in, my girlfriend at the time was like, Big Will the Thrill? Like, that sounds whack. Like, and,
she killed your joy.
She killed me with that one. And not literally, I was writing it on my mixtapes at the time, like trying to fit DJ Big Will the Thrill on
the mixtape. Oh, wow.
So it's like just too much, babe.
So
that's what she was saying.
And then I was like, I'm a Yankee fan, like Bronx Bomber. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So you named yourself Bronx Bomber?
Yes.
Okay.
BX
and his
Bomber.
name is Will.
Yep.
So that was easy.
Okay.
I was like a whole bunch of other little names in between that also, but the Bronx Bomber just stuck, so we stayed with it.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Yes.
And you might remember this. I met you at Club Envy, 2001.
Always 20-something years ago.
Yeah,
he's so old.
24, 25 years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
I was DJing
downstairs,
and there was a issue with the turntables. I didn't know you at the time, so you came in and fixed it.
Yep.
Wow, that's dope.
And I'm like, but he fixed it because I didn't know.
He was going on behind you?
No, I didn't know. He was the resident DJ. He was there Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah. So that was, in my opinion, that was his house.
It was my house. So I was like the sound guy also.
You was also the sound guy. Yeah. So I was like,
so you knew that it was good or bad.
I bought everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I was like, yo, what's your name? He said, DJ Will. I said,
I'm DJ Will.
No,
well, I'm DJ Will. I was like, and I went home and I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work out. I was like, this ain't gonna work out. This is the sound guy. Like,
wait, you wasn't calling yourself DJ Will?
Yeah, well, yes, I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know you took his name?
I don't remember that.
He didn't take my name.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just joking when I say
you told me you was DJ Will too? There's no way.
No, I didn't tell you that. I was like, oh, okay.
So I went home.
It came after that. Like,
oh my God.
It came after that. I was like, that night when I got home, I was like, yo, this.
I never knew that.
Yeah. That night when I got home, I was like, yo, Will's a rap. Like,
and here's the crazy thing. Literally, after, like, at that time, people was calling me like, yo, you might have to change your name. I'm like, change my name? It's like, yeah, there's another DJ Will in Atlanta. He wants to battle you for your name.
Wow.
His name is DJ Will ATL. I'm like, and I was DJ Will NYC.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Self and Chris and Footy and all of them, they was gassing it like, yo, he wants to battle you for your name.
Wow.
Like, I don't even know this kid. Like, I gotta chill. Like, I'm DJ Will, the Bronx Bomber, that's it.
Right,
I'm not battling nobody, that's it.
Right.
He could be down there, do his thing, we're up here.
But the Bronx Bomber set you off in a different direction anyway.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean?
It had to.
It did.
Yeah,
Look, you're worldwide. You said New Zealand.
Jesus.
Where is it? What's the other countries that you played in?
Man. There's a number of them.
But wait,
I traveled all over the world.
And you did for a lot of celebrities, but there was one that I read that stood out, and I must ask.
Mm-hmm.
You did it for Diddy, the parties. So which time slot of the party? I have to ask these things because nobody knows he's actually DJ'd at a Diddy party.
I mean, I think you did too, right?
No,
I just went. Yeah.
You are the first DJ up here that has DJ'd at a Diddy party.
I wasn't hot enough. You was out of here at that point.
I mean, it was a party.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, it's a party. Like,
but was it before 6 a.m. or after the 4?
For me, it was before 6 a.m.
I did after, I want to say it was after party hours.
Oh, okay.
In LA.
I want to say this one thing because I'm being silly right now, but on a serious note, like without all this legal stuff, Diddy is the most approachable person outside that I've ever met.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's super cool. So what do you think about everything that's going on with him, being that you've worked with him or for him?
I mean, listen, we come from the era.
Yeah,
we do.
You know, a lot of when I have conversations with the younger people and stuff, like they are so brainwashed from TikTok
they wasn't there.
and social media. And it's like, I was there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we had a personal relationship because I also know some DJs like he's fucked up. He didn't, however, he didn't pay or whatever like that. I understand that also. But our relationship was really like, I see you outside and it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the Rich Dollars and the Hen Rocks and all of those people who was, frequenting the clubs that we was at. We was outside every night. Commissioner was there. So it was like we were an integral part in the beginning of the bad boy phase, which really was guerrilla marketing and people bringing you the records at the clubs. And we was at all of the hot clubs, all of the hot parties. So it was like, he knew who we was from the DJs I was.
And from the grind. He respected the grind.
Right. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to put no words or anything in his mouth, but like he recognized that we was outside. I'll say that. And it may not be him personally, but a lot of the people around him were like, oh, this is DJ Will. I worked in a record store and I was in Envy. I was in all of the clubs that was super, super popping when they was coming up. So
I look at it this way. We don't have enough time, but I want to touch on that. The record store.
Yeah.
You had your own record store?
No, I was working at a record store.
Oh,
he was working at a record store called, and it's still open, called Rock and Soul.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a second.
Super institution of hip hop. And it was literally the stage that I didn't know at the time, but it's the stage that put the lights on me. And I met, my mentor, Clark Kent. I met Big Cap. I met Funk Flex. I met DJ Enough. I met Swiss Beats. I met Kid Capri. I met the entire industry of DJs there. I was there every day, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And, every DJ who was a DJ who, some of them I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't know who Clark Kent was. I just knew he was a big dude who had a lot of jewelry and came in there every day. And we used to talk shit and blah, blah, blah. And then like months later, the owner says to me, oh, Will, call Clark Kent. I said, Clark Kent?
What do you mean?
I said, who? Where? She's like, your friend. I was like, there's no way. I had to pull Tootsie aside. I said, that's DJ Clark Kent. She was like, yeah, I didn't know. You didn't know that? For months.
He was coming in.
He was coming in and we was talking. I was getting him records. He was just another cool, approachable dude.
Yeah.
And before I was working there, I used to be home recording WBLS because my brother's favorite DJ at the time was Clark Kent.
That's crazy.
So I used to be recording his mixes and listening. And then I'm just sitting back like, what the
And all this time you've been sitting there talking to this man for all this time.
Now it was like I was put in a weird position because I couldn't be a fan now.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now you're peers now or friends.
I'm not saying we're peers either, but it was like, nigga, I can't act like now I didn't know that you weren't Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, it was just so genuine how it happened. And then it was like, you know, I don't if y'all noticed or not, then it was like 1 week he comes to me and he's like, yo, what you doing next week? I'm like, you know, what's going on? And this was in November. I was in school at the time. And then he's like, you want to go to Japan?
What?
I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga, stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, yeah, give me a number. I'm going to have my man call you tomorrow. And I was like,
he lying.
The next day, his manager, Expressway Management, calls the store. And he's like, yo, I need your name, your birthday, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, this can't be. And he was like, yeah, we're going to Japan next week. Yo, I want you to pull up with me. I was like, oh,
that's dope. That's dope.
And
that is dope. That is a dope story.
That is what.
That was said on IG too. It was a dope story. People
that put me on it put me on the map of traveling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because when we came back from Japan, it was like, nigga, what's next?
Right.
And then he's like, yo, next week we're going to Switzerland. You good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yo, we're going to Germany. You good? Psh. Yo,
that's dope.
We going back to Japan. You good? Psh.
The whole time this is happening, what's going on in your head, like as you're living in the moment?
So in the moment, I really being a DJ wasn't the expectation of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to be a lawyer. I thought that's everything that I lived my life for.
Right.
So, and I talked a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got in the record store. Because I used to buy a lot of reggae records in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody was like, you got to go to this store, Rock and Soul. I go to Rock and Soul. I'm like, you got this, you got this.
From the Bronx? They told you not to go to Moody's, to go to Rock and Soul?
I was at Moody's and they told me you got to go to Rock and Soul.
Wow.
So I go
That's
to
Bronx
Rock and
talk,
Soul.
by the way.
I go to Rock and Soul and I'm asking for some reggae record. And the guy who was working in the reggae section at the time supposedly was on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the owner, Shirley. I'm like, yo, you need to have somebody who knows reggae working in here and could be here. And I had these fake business cards. I had it was a card that I had with a stamp with the Bronx Bomber DJ Will stamped on it with my number. And I just threw it at her like, yo, when you want somebody that could work,
call me.
Give me a call.
Right.
Wow.
And she called you.
Game, by the way, game.
When I got home, I already had a message on my machine. Will, this is Shirley from Rock and Soul. If you can start work on Monday.
Wow.
And that's how I got into Rock and Soul.
Wow.
That's crazy. So what do you think about vinyl making a comeback? Will you be one of those DJs to do vinyl parties and start carrying crates again?
Probably not. because I know what it is to carry vinyl.
Yes. That's what Commish says.
I know what it is to carry crates and carry steel cases. And I know what it is to go to the airport and get charged overweight. I know what it is to cabs not want to stop.
It's not going down.
I know what it is to scratch up the back of my truck with records and stuff.
This interview is over.
Do I love it? Yes. Do I love the sound? Yes. Do I have all of my records literally on my laptop? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to do that? No.
Will you go to a spot that has it?
Yes.
Like Record Room and stuff like that? You play there?
Those. And I do have my play crates.
Okay.
And I have my records in my mom's garage in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go get them. And literally is laid out exactly the same way in my laptop.
Wow.
I have like a section. I should have bought my laptop, but I have a section that says Will's Crates.
Wow. That's dope.
And you go in there, the record's going to start like.
Right, wow.
All my reggae records, 45s, still vinyl, still sound.
That's dope. That's dope.
Crazy.
But we got to take a break real quick. We're going to come right back with DJ Will NYC. I'm just gonna call you DJ Will. That's just your
name.
tag.
The Bronx Bomber.
Is DJ Will NYC is your full name?
No, just DJ Will.
Oh, okay. But on IG, I Googled you. I know a lot of stuff about you, but we don't have enough time. But I do have some questions. Yeah, I got questions. But when we come back, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about these special gifts that you bought us.
Yeah, let's go.
Y'all stay tuned. It's Outside the Booth with DJ Will, BX, and DJ Kamish.
The Big Apple is cranking real throwbacks.
New York City.
The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
All right, we're back. It's Outside the Booth, DX, and DJ Will. I'm a DJ Will. Man, we got
somebody on the phone. Don't forget.
We do? Is he on?
We got our mans.
Okay. All right. So DJ Knuckles is actually here. He's on the phone with us right now.
What up, though?
Yo, what up? What?
What up,
bro?
What's up, baby bro? Listen, I just had to call in first. Big shout out to my sister Tawana, my big bro Kamish, Outside the Booth all day, every day. We doing big things thanks to the team. I had some things I had to take care of, man, so I couldn't be in front of you, but I want to wish you a great Happy New Year, 1. 2, happy birthday. Me and you go a long way back, man.
Happy birthday.
Long way back.
Yeah, we can't light nothing up, but we got him some cupcake.
We can't light it up, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't light it up.
We can't light it up because you don't want the fires to be going off and everything.
Hey, yo, Will, man, you supposed to set 105 on fire, not our station, bro. Yo, I just needed to chime in. I know they got a bunch of questions and stuff, man. I'm definitely going to rewatch the interview. There's a lot of things I missed as you was coming up to get to where you at. I just know I saw the beginning of it, and I saw your homework. I saw you doing your studying, even with your job at one of the biggest spots in the world for DJs. And I know you were doing your homework. You probably dig into that. You could tell them about that because you know what I'm talking about, right?
That's when you met him. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I listen, man, you was there for me. And you know what I'm saying? I know I'm ahead of you, but, you know, as far as age and the generation I came up in the DJs, man, I just want to say from my heart, from a vet, man, yo, I'm proud of you. Keep pushing, and you already know I'm only a call away. You probably don't need none to that point. You got a big team over there. Big shout out to your team, and I think you're doing it right. And I do hear you on the air when I'm coming home from out of town or whatever, or I catch you on the air, and I just smile and I turn it up and I hear you rocking, man. And I see that you're bringing up guys behind you too, because you always had that lending hand, man. But stay consistent, strong. Happy birthday, and I'm definitely gonna reach out to you this year because I'm making some power moves. That's one of the reasons why I am at the station. I'm cleaning up some stuff and I'm setting some stuff up too, man. I love you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Love you too.
Yeah. No. DJ Knuckles, man.
Yes.
Another one of the DJs I met at Rocket Soul.
That's dope. That's dope. But your birthday, what did you do to celebrate?
I mean, I went to this. My wifey gave me like a whole day. I was like, I'm staying home, chilling out. 10 a.m. She's like, get up. We got to be out by 11. I went to the spa. I came home. Had to set it. I was on radio. And then we went to dinner. Like it was a full day, but I had a great time.
That's nice.
Wifey and my daughters. It was great.
How many girls do you have?
3.
Wow, you're a girl dad.
Yeah.
Congrats. It's nothing better than having a daughter.
Yeah.
I just so happen to be one. So yeah, I know how great it is.
I still want a son. Still wanted a son.
You still want kids?
No. I wanted
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Wanted.
I was about to say, get a puppy.
Listen.
Right.
You can't. I don't think you can see it here, but maybe you can.
Yes.
He has a company with his daughters, right?
This is so
It's
dope,
called
y'all.
Will and Daughters, right? So
Yeah.
he has this is lemonade and this is Henny Punch, right?
Yeah, the rum punch is sold out.
And the rum punch is sold out. And that's great. These are the drinks. These are great.
Mm-hmm.
But he also is very, very much so into food. Like he's definitely cooking.
Listen, cook?
Yes.
Let me tell you something about this man right here, right?
Will and Daughters is a catering company.
Yes,
okay.
It's a catering company. So let me tell you about this guy right here. There's been plenty of industry summer barbecues
and
that we've done. Not catered. This is how we probably got started into the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude will pull up. I think we pull up to a joint together.
Mm-hmm.
We would pull up and, we're DJs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking he gonna go to the DJ booth. I'm gonna go to the DJ booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude will go straight to the grill.
What?
And pick up a spatula, an apron,
started taking over.
and a mitt, and be like, "Nah, I'm taking over."
So you're a grill master.
Yes,
He don't play. He don't play no games.
Okay, so then when's the cookout?
I mean, we do cookouts
All year
year round
long?
in my backyard, but
Send the invite because I'm a foodie. I like to eat.
We get crazy.
No,
I like to eat.
He don't play no type of games. I said, this guy is different.
Oh, that's dope.
There's two stories about that. There's that one story, and there's another story where and Gabby's not your oldest, right?
Yes.
She is old.
Yeah.
Oldest. Okay. So shout out to Gabby. I haven't seen Gabby in years.
That was who just called me.
Yeah, we usually
she's on it. She's watching her dad. That's
we used to pick up Gabby. We used to drop Gabby off to school and pick her up from school. We used to drop Gabby off in the morning, go make the label runs, and then pick up Gabby from school.
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
But I remember, if we ever get close to NYU, because there was some labels in that area too. If we ever get close to NYU, this guy would, I swear, it was like he would get out the car with the car running and pull up to a chess spot and play chess. What? Speed
on the way
chess.
to get your daughter.
Speed chess.
Yep.
I'm like, this guy's different.
I need more time with Will.
Yeah.
I need more time with Will. I need more time.
We get crazy with that chess.
Look, he pulling up the app right now.
Oh God, he has the chess app on his phone. I do not know how to play chess.
Yeah.
Listen, we got 3 minutes left, but I want to touch on this too. We were at Envy together. Me, you, DJ Self. S1 was here a few weeks ago. We had different days. You guys, the three of y'all, started a group, which is now you're the CEO and there's members everywhere.
Yeah.
Including Mel Star.
The Union DJs.
The Union DJs.
That's what's up.
Talk about that.
Started at Envy.
Yeah.
Started with S1 DJing downstairs, me and Self having the same management, disgruntled with it, and then being like, yo, we need to manage ourselves. And Self like, yo, we need to make a team. Let's do it. But if we do it, you got to get
everybody.
You got to have S1 involved. You got to have Snatch 1 involved. I'm like, I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know him.
I didn't know him.
He
was DJing downstairs.
So he was doing Thursdays with Self,
yep.
And then I was doing Wednesdays, and you was doing Fridays and Saturdays. But you never had to come on Thursdays.
Nah.
You had to come on my night
right.
because I don't know. We was always having issues with our sound, but we was a really hot night too, right? So you would just come through just to come through.
Yeah,
their joint was after work, so it was a hot night. But it wasn't a late night, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So
and then we ended up having a meeting, and we was like, "Yo, we're gonna do this. We don't need no manager. We're not paying no manager's fees."
I know that's right. S1 told us something about this.
We corner the market, blah blah blah. We're doing all the hot parties anyway. Boom boom. Let's do this, and then
that was it.
And S1 was the enforcer. He was the enforcer of the group.
Well, changed his name to S1.
But we already know how he got But we already know where Snatch One originated. The origin of Snatch One is crazy. I love that story too.
I'm a wrestling fan. Anybody who knows the Four Horsemen, Snatch One is Arn Anderson. You know what I mean? Self was Ric Flair, but Snatch One was the one who made sure that behind the scenes things were done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like the Self Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But look, we don't have a lot of time. And I'm not going to ask you this question because you have to come back. But coming out of 2024, what is one of your most proud moments of 2024 going into 2025?
That's a good question.
Literally, it is the not just the creation, the evolution of Will and Daughters.
That's dope.
Because at my age now, I love DJing and all that, but I'm so conscious about the future and how I'm going to continue to bring in income and sustain my lifestyle. And Will and Daughters, I have taught not just my daughters, but my wife literally how to make everything. My daughter knows how to make all the drinks. They know the people to call. Still a lot of business still comes to me, but now it's like almost, I don't want to say it's a machine where it's moving and working on its own, but it's moving.
That's dope.
And outside of DJing and music, which has been literally awesome, and radio, which this year has just been out of this world crazy, Will and Daughters. That's dope. 2020.
So y'all make sure y'all support Will and Daughters.
Yes.
Is there an IG page for this?
At Will and Daughters.
Okay.
WillandDaughters.com. At DJ Will NYC. Like, it's all connected. So
for all our YouTube followers, we're gonna put all that information on.
On and y'all have to. You have to come back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
You have to come back because I have questions.
Right. And I have a lot of answers.
I have questions, but I have to tell you. You get me through a good part of my day on Angela Yee's show. When you mix, when you do that mix, it's like one time you made me miss my gym appointment because I forgot what day it was, but you was rocking out. And I was like, damn it, man.
The dope thing with the radio and my time slots is Angela Yee. I do play some new stuff, but I use that mix like to play a lot of the records that we came up on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They haven't told me like play this or play that.
Nah, you be rocking. That's what I'm saying. It's not the regular music that plays all day long. You play stuff that like, yo, he really went back. So I appreciate that. You're welcome. Thank you. But you got to come back because I got questions.
Yes.
And it was nice meeting you in person because I didn't mean to run down on you at the Apollo.
Yeah.
But I meant to run down on you at the Apollo because I had to run down on him because I had sent him multiple messages on Instagram. And I'm like,
I don't even want to show you my Instagram right now.
That's fine.
Sending me a message on Instagram is
I can tell.
Pointless.
And then he comes over to me after I said, I was like, yo, you've been avoiding me on IG. He said, why didn't you call me? I don't have your number. Wow. He's like, take it down.
Yo, he pick up his phone for people he didn't know.
You were very approachable and very cool for somebody you had no clue. And then I said, "Don't make me bring Nikki back to make you answer your phone."
You did.
Right. Wow. I was like, wow.
Because I remembered you from that night.
Oh, you know Nikki too?
Yeah, all of us. We did the radio show together. All of us.
We did a radio show together. Yeah.
All of us was we All City Live.
We did All City Live radio for like 5 years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
Right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. He was about to make me go pull my girl up.
Yeah. We used to go up to Connecticut and everything. We used to do parties up there. All that.
Yep. She used to call you all the time for stuff.
That's
all the time.
Girl.
When she had the club in Harlem and she opened up that bar Jalissa's, she called you through. I was there for that. That's why I'm like, how we never interacted, but everywhere you were, where Nikki was, I was there.
That's a fact.
So now we're friends.
Yep.
We're friends. And I'm going to be a
Of
customer of Will
course.
and Daughters.
Yes.
Which one is for me?
Either one. We'll do whatever you want.
Henny is dangerous.
There's liquor in here. And this is just plain lemonade.
You want the liquor?
No.
You don't want the liquor? I'll take the liquor.
You take the liquor.
Well, I appreciate you, Will. DJ Will, ladies and gentlemen, he will be coming back. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes,
more life, more blessings,
Capricorn.
more success to you.
Shit.
I don't really like Capricorns, but I had bad experiences. It's just a personal thing. I don't like them.
You know, Capricorn, I'll just give you a little bit of history before we go.
Okay.
So you do know Capricorn is the best sign.
Why?
It's Jesus' sign.
Okay.
Well, my nephew calls me Titi Jesus. So I'm like,
That's it.
I guess that's it.
It's Jesus' sign. That's
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to combat him on that. I got something for you. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, y'all. It's your girl BX DJ Kamish. DJ Knuckles is not here. Thank you, DJ Will, for coming through. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all follow us, like us, give us 5 stars, and if you don't, you're just hating. We outside the booth.
Later, y'all.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.